and thoughts of the heart. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, Lord. Jesus told his disciples a parable about the necessity for them to pray always without becoming weary. He said there was a judge in a certain town who neither feared God nor respected him. He did not respect any human being. And a widow in that town used to come to him and say, "Render a just decision for me against my adversary." For a long time the judge was unwilling, but eventually he thought, "While it is true I neither fear God nor respect any human being, because of this widow keeps bothering me, I shall deliver a just decision for her, lest she finally come and strike me." The Lord said, "Pay attention to what the dishonest judge says. Will not God secure the rights of his chosen ones, who call out to him day and night? Will he be slow to answer them? I tell you, he will see to it that justice is done for them speedily. But when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth?" The Gospel of the Lord. As a young child, my mother instilled the love of reading. I was really easy to become present inside the book itself. I could see the picture in my mind. When I read the story about the battle of Amalek and Israel, I pictured the battlefield below. The Israelites were on my side, or closest to me, and the army of Amalek was on the other side of the battlefield. I picture that I'm sitting behind Moses as he's standing on top of the hill and viewing that battle going on from a short distance. And I was watching Aaron and Hur assisting him as the battle folds out. I've thought about Moses climbing the hill with Aaron and Hur. He had to be a bit of an older man. He was very strong, but it had to be a little difficult to climb up. And I wonder, I go right to that task of holding the staff all the way through till dusk. That had to be hard. I used to climb telephone poles when I was young, and I'd overextend, and my arms would get pretty weak. To think of somebody doing that for a long time, that would be pretty tough. Aaron and Hur also had a small task. They got him a stone to sit on. It probably wasn't really small, so they had to make sure that he was taken care of. And the question is, did Moses ask for help? Did he say, "Hey guys, I'm struggling here, give me some help"? Or did they see that he was getting really tired and offered assistance to get him a place to sit, supporting his arms? Do we ask for help when we're in need? Or do we feel that we don't want to bother anybody, that it would be a sign of weakness? Many men, including myself, think that way sometimes. We have to be strong. We don't need others, thank you. A man and a woman were struggling with life-threatening illnesses, both at the same time. They had been off work for quite a while, and they did have good jobs and benefits. Co-workers of the wife wanted to do something for the couple, and so they had a benefit for them to assist in the medical bills that were piling up. The man was concerned. He didn't want to accept the offer. While he appreciated the thought, he was a proud man and really thought that others were more deserving. Many people are sick and don't have jobs, or they may be alone. He worried about what other people would think since he had an income coming in. We don't think about the person that is suffering, that is alone. They're trying to figure out how they're going to manage. So the man thought, why should the man and woman get help when others are in more need? The man went to discuss this with a friend who was a priest. He told the story, and the priest listened intently and said, why would you not allow someone to receive joy and grace by showing love to another person in need? The man's outlook on the situation changed immediately. He realized that he'd been looking at the gift the wrong way. He was looking at it as a self-centered individual. What would people think about accepting that gift? He thought he didn't need help with that to get through the challenge, and he didn't want any embarrassment. He was fearful of what other people would think. After the conversation with the priest, he realized that it wasn't about him at all. It was about the opportunity for others to show their love, help, and concern for somebody that they cared for. So sometimes when we have things or somebody offers to us, can we help you? Think about what you're giving that individual. You're giving them the opportunity to show love as Christ did to people that he served. Isn't that kind of cool? If Moses didn't ask for the help, and Aaron and Hur saw the need and acted, that gives us another message. Do we help others in need? Do we step up to the plate? Or do we wait till somebody asks us to help? We have great needs in our community today. The sick, the lonely, the incarcerated and their families, the hungry and the dying. They need love and assistance. And those are just a few examples. There's a lot more. It may be something as simple as a smile and a hug, or listening to somebody and allowing them to talk through the situation that they're going through. I find a lot of times when I talk to people, they already have the answers inside their head, their heart. But as they talk through, it helps them come to that conclusion on their own. It's easy to focus on our individual lives. We're all busy, right? We have a lot of things going on in our life today. Sometimes we can't help because we're too busy right now. We've got so many things going on in our own business. And our challenges are overwhelming. We just don't have time to help others. I have learned in my own experiences that God provides the time and talent to express love and caring. What a wonderful gift that he gives us. He allows creation to play a small part in salvation, one person at a time. Just one person at a time. We know that during the battle, God was present and worked through Moses. God will do the same thing for us. Our Father who loves us will guide us to use our time and talent if we only ask him to direct us in our daily lives.